Hi y'all, today we're going to make breakfast pizza. There's a lot of recipes for breakfast pizza out there, but I really wanted to share this one because I really enjoy making it. It's really tasty, so let's get started. We're going to get going with a pound of bacon. That'll tell you right there, this is not a good for you recipe. So don't send me any messages about how could you tell us to make this recipe. It's really something you're just going to do every once in a while. But it's a lot of fun. It's tasty. And if you don't want to use a pound of bacon, you could use a pound of sausage. What you use here will really make or break the recipe. So you could use the really spicy sausage or the hickory smoked bacon. You could use just any different flavor combination of those and totally change the flavor of the pizza. So that's kind of fun. It's really fun just deciding which one you want to use. But either way, this is the most labor intensive part of the pizza, is deciding and then cooking the meat. Now you get a pizza pan and you need to spray it with non-stick cooking spray like I'm doing here. And if you don't have a pizza pan, a baking sheet is just fine, no big deal. Okay, now we need a tube of crescent rolls and we're going to spread them out on this pan. That can be a little tricky, but it's no big deal. Nobody's perfect, and this is definitely not going to be perfect. But we're going to start trying to lay them out here. Just what I do is just start right across the middle, and just spread that out as best I can. And I'm being very delicate here at first. I don't know why. But you just kind of spread it out across the middle as best you can, and then get the rest of the crescent rolls and try to spread them around the edges. And it's just something you just have to play with, and then you kind of pinch the edges, pinch it together, because you can't have any seams that are open, and because all of your ingredients would kind of fall then through the cracks. And this is obviously making our crust. And so you need to try to have everything pinched together. And if you have, see, I have a couple little places here that it doesn't come all the way up to the edge or where there's holes. I will fix that because I will have some like long corners that don't really fit in anywhere. That see, it's fixed there now. I've pulled off and patched with. So anyway, it's completely covered now, and so I'm adding my bacon first. And notice a pound of bacon doesn't look quite like so much when you're putting it on the pizza. And we'll get it all spread out there. Eventually. And we're going to be coming in with hash browns. And I get my hash browns in the refrigerated section at my grocery store. It's in with like the crescent rolls and things like that. I'm not really sure. That does seem kind of strange now that I think about it. But other people tell me that they just don't find them in the refrigerated section, that you have to get them frozen. So they do need to be thawed before you use them for this recipe. So you do need to thaw your hash browns. And also you could use potatoes and obviously make your own hash browns. That's fine. And now here's a cup of cheese, cheddar cheese. And you do need that to be shredded, of course. And you can use 2 cups. Some recipes do call for 2 cups. And I decided to try it this time on this recipe, to try 2 cups and just let you know what I thought. And so I will be putting on a 2nd cup in a second. And that's totally up to you if you want a 2nd cup, because it is very cheesy. And I enjoy cheese. I love cheese. So I thought, well, we'll just see. I thought that the cheese seemed to overpower the rest of the flavors. I thought the 2nd cup of cheese was a little much. But some people just really like cheese and want things to be extra cheesy. So I think it's really up to you and how you feel about cheese. I thought it overpowered, but it was still good. Okay, now this is a mixture of 3 eggs, a 1/4 cup of milk, salt, and pepper to taste. For some reason, the camera ate the footage of me mixing those things together, and I apologize for that. But yes, it's 3 eggs, a 1/4 cup of milk, and salt and pepper, and just whisked together in a bowl. We're just pouring those directly on the pizza and just kind of moving the bowl around and trying to get them evenly distributed. And they're just pouring under the cheese, just going under there and spreading out. And then we're going to bake this at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. And there it is. And it's very, very good. I think you'll really enjoy it if you try it. Very good. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, you've been in the kitchen with Dinah.